night. I hope you guys are ready to play in some makeup. Just trying to get my stand organized. That my phone is gonna be on. Woo! Oh wow. Oh, I know that was gonna happen. Good night. Boo, like you were waiting on me to jump in. Well, welcome. How are you doing? How have you been? Tonight, I kind of want to recreate this look that I did a couple years back. So I think that's what I want to do. It is. But I want to do like a better version of it. So I think that's what we're going to tackle tonight. But I think we can definitely get it done. I'm just grabbing all of the things that I'm going to be needing. Cotton balls. It's a must. I'm gonna try my best to make it be less than 2 hours. So these are gonna be our teeth. We're gonna use nails to make our fake teeth, just like that. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. I'm feeling much more better. I don't know if you got a chance to see the interview that happened on Sunday, but if you didn't, you can check it out when you have some free time. It was beautiful. Let us start on the eyes first. Let's do that. And then we can do the special effects after everything else is done. We're gonna jump into this palette right here. We're gonna jump into the brown and the black. With a flat tip brush. I just need a brush to brush up my original brush. Oh, so many. Now we're gonna jump into that dark brown. And we're gonna fill in the front. We're gonna brush them up. And we're getting ready for concealer. Hello guys, so welcome to the live. This concealer I got from Dollar Tree. I don't know how good it is, but let's see if it can do what it's supposed to do. And yes, I know this is super bright, but I want my eyes to really pop. Flat tip brush. We're just gonna clean up the underbrow. And I can tell you this concealer, it's very sheer. So it's not a full coverage concealer, but it has a little bit of pigment in it. We can work with it. But I wouldn't say it's like a full coverage concealer. I'd be lying if I do. So because it's not full coverage, we're gonna jump into some Too Faced. Thanks, boo. We're gonna put about 3 drops, taking the same blending brush, and we're just going to hop that color in. I'm gonna jump into a bigger fluffy brush. Hello, welcome in guys. Make sure you guys like the stream and consider to subscribe to the channel if you love everything makeup, special effects. Here is a place to be. And we're just gonna blend, 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 blend. Blend. Thank you guys so much for the likes. 5 likes already. That is a beautiful. We're gonna jump into the Juvia's Place palette. And I've used the hells of this palette, guys. I'm gonna jump in with a fluffy brush. And we're gonna jump into this orangey kind of brown color as our first color. As our transitional color, that is. We're gonna take that all the way up to my lash line. This is basically the easiest part of this look tonight, because this is going to be the hard part. So this is the easiest part of the look we're doing right now. So might as well we get it out of the way so we can focus on the special effects part. I'm just making sure that I buff that color in really nicely. Just like that. I'm working with 2 different lights tonight, so that's why the lighting look immaculate. Yes, I'm loving that. We're gonna jump into some black using the same fluffy brush. Right on the outer end, we're gonna pat that in the other side as well. So this is how you get perfect symmetry. I'm just gonna place the product down, gauge it, look at it, and then go and see if I need to add more to the other side before I blend everything in. So I think this is even enough with the pigment, and now I'm going to blend. Tapping off the excess, and we are blending inwardly. Just like that. Perfect. Just like that. We're gonna jump into this concealer, and we're gonna cut the crease. Just like that. And I'm moving pretty fast, but if I'm moving too fast, let me know. We're gonna let this dry down just for a second. Some kind of gold element to this. So we're gonna go in with a small angle brush. Now this And we're gonna jump into the gold shimmer right here. We're gonna highlight the brow bone. Just like so. Jump into that first fluffy brush. We're gonna jump back right into that orangey purple. This orangey brown, sorry, right here. And right between the black and the highlight, we're gonna take that color and we're just gonna blend that out. Just right there. Tap more product in. See the difference? Just like that. We're gonna jump into another palette, just like this. And I want like a bright gold, so we're gonna use it. If you can see it, we're gonna use this bright gold right here with that same small eyeshadow brush. Should look like this. And we're gonna pat that right in the tear ducts area. Just like that. And for some reason I want to use blue. So we're gonna go into that shimmery blue and we're gonna add that to that gold. Just like so. flip the brush and go back into that gold. And we're just overlapping the gold over the blue. Just that we can have a seamless blend between those two colors. Just like that. I like this side blend more than this, but I digress. We're not gonna cry it over spoiled milk. We still have quite a lot more things to do. I'm here with a ton of brushes. Give me 1 second. Trying to find the perfect brush. We're looking for a liquid liner brush, so that's a very thin brush that I can do liquid liner with. Whatever. We're gonna jump into a yellow water activated liner. We have our water right here. Oh, thank you so much, Boo. Thank you. This is the color I'm going to be using. This is from my brand. And it's a water activated liner. We're just going to mix it and activate it. Obviously with some water. Getting a very good consistency. Once I'm satisfied with the consistency, we're gonna go in. Okay, we're gonna leave that there for now. We're not gonna triple that for now. I don't know if I want to do a wing or not, but for now we're gonna leave that right there for now. We're gonna jump into my foundation. This is from Laura Mercier, and it is in the shade. The shade is gone. I've had it for such a long time. Anyways, this is the consistency of that. We're just gonna take 2 pumps. We're gonna jump back into Hello? Can you still hear me? Let me know. I just got a phone call. Perfect. So you see how well that this foundation matches my complexion? And all I'm doing is just cleaning up the top of my brows. And I'm pushing the excess product all the way into my forehead. My foundation brush. Hello, my love. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. It's amazing. Welcome, welcome. Yes. This looks so beautiful in person. I hope you guys are taking that in because it looks so beautiful in person. If you guys know me pretty well, you know that I love playing around with colors. So I will use colors on my eyes that normal people wouldn't use or be afraid of. That's how I roll. I like using bright colors. I'm basically taking up some old lashes so that we can put on some old lashes because it makes no sense for me to put on new lashes because we're not going anywhere. I always have a lot of people in the building, my love, but they don't like to talk, so your interview was... Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being there, my love. I really appreciate you for being there. Thank you so much. My glue is finishing. Like, this is crazy. So I'm just adding some glue to my lashes. Now this one is like a special effects glue, so it's gonna need a little bit of time for it to get tacky. I have the fan right behind me, so it should be good. I have a problem right now with my eyes and okay, no problem, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hope you get better soon. Oh. I'm trying to be done in like 2 hours the most. But what I'm doing, I'm recreating this look, but with a twist. Shouldn't take me that long to do. So I hope that I can knock it off in 2 hours. It's already half an hour and I'm already done my face for the top part of my face for the most part. So I think it can be done. Hi, darling. How are you? Hola, Joe. The cruise sailor is in the building. All aboard. And for the people who are in the comment section on Sunday, asking me if I can do my makeup with my long lashes, my long nails. There you have it, guys. I can. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but it can be done. Mm-hmm. Now the lashes are on, everything starts to make a little bit of sense. Oh, thank you. We're gonna take that same concealer that we just got from Dollar Tree, and we're gonna add it right under here. We're gonna have to see this. Take our time to clean up the shadow. So that the shadow can be sharp. Just like that. Take a little down my nose, because we want the nose to be sharp. And do just a little tip right here. We're gonna take some Elegant Pro Concealer. Most of these stuff don't have the names in them, but we'll go in with the, we're going with this one under the eyes. And this one is a little bit like my skin complexion. Okay, no problem. Hello. Hi, love. Welcome. How are you? I was on his stream last night, guys. Oh, he's on my stream. How are you? I am okay. I'm recreating one of my looks that I did a couple years ago with a different twist. So that's what I'm working on right now. So right now I'm just tapping into that extra product. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I still have to check my schedule and let you know. I have something planned on Saturday, but I don't know if it's gonna happen, yes or no. But I'm still waiting for it to be confirmed. So I will definitely let you know. I don't think you have messaged me on my Instagram yet. But if anything, I'll just come to one of your stories and give you the update. And I know this looks crazy, guys, but we're just gonna blend that in. Oh, wow. I did too myself, so I'm not gonna even hold you. In the last end of your stream, I was like basically in and out, because I was already tired by the time I discovered your stream, and you were the only person that made sense on YouTube last night. that I could see from my end though. So I decided to stay and build a conversation with you because for the people that was on, I don't know what happened, but they weren't entertaining. They weren't doing anything that made sense. So I was low-key annoyed. So I'm glad that I found you. Okay, now that we've done that, we're gonna set our under eye with some translucent powder. You're welcome, my love. You're welcome. You keep me entertained, and that was the most important part. So, yeah. I have the fan directly behind of me, and it's blowing away all of the product. Hold on. So we're gonna use the lighter powder right in the areas that we want to highlight, and then we're gonna use the darker powder. This one right here. See, different colors. This one is light, this one is dark. We're gonna take the dark one now. And we're gonna put the dark one all in the edge. And I know it looks like a lot of powder, but trust me, we're gonna blend it all away. Ooh. What I put the cover on? You're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you for showing up in my stream though. I appreciate that. Ow. If this fan is not on me, I swear to you, I feel like I'm gonna die. Okay. Before I go in with my setting spray, we're gonna take this my contour brush into the dark brown, and we're gonna contour our nose. How I like to contour my nose, I start from the, what am I saying? I start from the eyebrow, come all the way down. Just like so. And I use that powder brush and we just blend that in. We only want to create a shadow. We don't want it to be there and look like a clown. So you're gonna take that powder brush and you're just gonna blend it in. Just like that. Jump into your setting spray. This. Put a generous amount. And if you notice, my skin starts to look like skin. It doesn't look like powder anymore. And that's what you want to create when you finish doing all of your setting with powders. Sorry about that, guys. I had to look for my liquid latex. So before we go into the liquid latex, we are going to add some blush. We're going to add a generous amount of the blush. Yeah. Put that to the side. So we have our liquid latex right here. We have our cotton swab. Okay, this lash is coming off, so we're gonna reapply that shortly. I'm gonna use the back of my brush. We're gonna jump into the liquid latex. You don't want to get it in your hairs, so if you do have hairs, try to avoid it getting into your hairs. Okay, at this point, we're going to take the cotton swabs. We're going to bust them like that. So what we're basically doing, we're making the pocket so that the teeth can stick in it when we're done. So that's what we're basically doing right now. This is the most tedious part of this whole entire look, but you have to have patience when you're dealing with special effects. We're gonna go back into the liquid latex. I had to take off my earrings. Let me go. Hello, darling. Welcome. Okay, let's take off my earrings, which I should have done before. Welcome in, Blue. Welcome in. Okay, so we're trying our best to cover the cotton swab with the liquid latex. Hello? Can you guys hear me? I don't know why people keep calling me. So annoying. Okay, this part is very, very sticky. And is the most messiest part of this whole process. But you want to get all of the cotton swabs covered with liquid latex to the best of your ability. And you also want to get some of the liquid latex on the ends of the cotton swab so you can have an easy blend when you're blending out everything into your skin. So I'm gonna come out just a little bit just so we can have an easier transition. Hello. So now we're gonna add some more of the cotton swab because in this area I want to build it up a little bit more, especially over here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm trying to clean my nails as we go so I don't have too much buildup on my nails. We're gonna go in right with the liquid latex and we're gonna come over and we're gonna just cover that really quickly. Okay. So now that we've done that, that's gonna take a long, not really a long time to dry, but it's gonna take a little minute to dry. As that's drying, let us fix this other lash. As that's dried down, again, move the pen a little bit closer. Okay. One thing about it, when it dries, you can easily clean it off of your brush. That's why I use the tip of the back end of our brush. I'm gonna jump into one of these and just clean it off one time. We're gonna put that back. And for the most part, it is still wet. If I'm not on live, I would have taken my blow dryer and blow it. But I'm not gonna do that because that's gonna make too much noise. We're gonna jump into a black eyeshadow. And we're gonna darken the inner part of our lips. That's black. I have a black cream right here. It's a cream face paint. We're gonna use some of that. We're gonna go in with the back of the brush, and we're gonna add that in all of the little crevices. Thank you, my love. Thank you. I just have to test it to see if it's dry enough. And then we're gonna cover with some foundation so we can blend it into our skin. It's kind of dry, so I think we can attempt to go in with some foundation now. We're gonna jump into some very dark foundation. We're also gonna mix it with some of my normal shade, so we're gonna have those two. I'm gonna take my synthetic brush. Gonna drop in some little bit more. Especially the ends, you want the ends to blend as seamlessly as possible. Tap that in. And I know you can see a little bit of white in and out of it. That's totally okay. That's gonna help us out in the end. Now we're gonna jump for our scissors. For some reason this is broken. So we're gonna go for the big boy. And please be careful with this part. We're basically cutting the latex. And we're kind of just opening it up. Just like that. Because remember, we're gonna be putting in the teeth in the pockets of this. So see now how that's open up? Blessings. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, now that we're here, we're gonna go back into the black and we're gonna fill all of this in before we start on the teeth. Just like that. Okay, perfect. So now that we have that down, we're gonna jump into the fake nails. So for the nails now, we're going to hold them like this and we're gonna cut them. Like this. And we're gonna put on a little bit of glue. Right on top of here. I'm gonna push it in. This is gonna be the most tedious part. I know I said that before, but trust me. To get them to position properly and stay is gonna be the most trickiest part. Thank you, Nyla. So that's teat number 1. And about 10 more to go. The weirdest thing about it is, as much as I put them in, I'm not going to be able to talk as much. So if I don't be talking too much, please forgive me. Yeah. So we're going to continue doing that. And then we have to color the teeth. We're going to have to do a lot. Let's get them in first. And they don't have to be perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay, love, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. my love. Hi, KK. What's going on? Are you going live tonight? I'm just recreating one of my looks. Let me know if you're gonna go live tonight. So when I'm done here, I can come over and show you some love. Okay, cool. Get into it. Alright, my love. I will come and be in your life when I'm done with this one. The only thing I'm gonna do is fix the teeth, which is gonna take me a hot minute. And then I'm gonna have to go in and color them and then add the blood. And I'm gonna be done. This is the most tedious part of this whole look, honestly. Okay, now hold on. Got it? Okay. You're welcome, darling. Anytime. Anytime, my love. Thank you. Thank you. The last time I didn't really take my time on the teeth. So this time I want to actually put in some effort to shape them a little bit better and place them a little bit better. So that's what I'm doing. I really choose the wrong time to have on these long nails to do this look, but whatever. We're gonna make it work, so. And I do own tweezers, but where's my tweezer right now? I don't know. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna put some small ones over here. I can just push them in. Yeah, that worked perfectly. Some here, some here. For you guys who are still in here, thank you so much for still being in here. We're gonna change the angle up just a little bit. because my phone needs to charge. So we're gonna bring you a little bit closer to me. This is how we're looking right now. Don't worry, this is just like the foundation. We're gonna go in and we're gonna add a lot of dimension, a lot of blood, stuff like that. We're just trying to get the teeth sorted out. If you're new, we're using nails, just the normal ones when you go to the nail salon to get your nails done. These are what we're using to make our teeth. We want like an MUA. Yeah, this is what we're using to create the teeth. This is like a DIY. Okay, thank you, darling. So this is what we're doing. I think I want some more bigger ones, like in the front here, like one here. And this is basically the gum that we make, and we're just sticking them in. And then we're gonna color them and add some dimension. Okay, we don't want them to be too perfect. Yeah. You get the point. Thank you, KK. I appreciate that. Okay, we're trying to get some long ones in there. That's what we're gonna try to do. That's okay. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I should have made these longer, but they're already here, so I'm not gonna even stress about it. Really? Get some water before I started. Because the way that my throat is dry right now, it's not even funny. Okay, I'm satisfied with this for now. If we need any more, we're gonna definitely add more, but I'm satisfied with this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump into a water-based activated clean. And we're gonna start coloring. Hi, darling. Hi. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for that comment. I am doing well. I'm doing well. So we're taking that yellow and we're just covering the base. We're gonna jump into this red paint right now. We're gonna jump to the back of the brush. So if I'm looking that way, I'm just looking into the mirror. We're adding a little dimension to the teeth. They're kind of not white enough for me in a sense. These ones are kind of translucent. So we're gonna jump into some white. Mix with a little bit of yellow. And if I sound muffled, it's just because I can't really talk too much. So now I'm adding white because I want the tea to kind of be brighter. See how now it kind of stands out a little bit better? That's what we want to do. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Okay. That's how we're looking right now. You see how just adding the red to yellow, how it kind of just brings the look to a different level. That's what we want. We're gonna go in now with the brow gel, well, the blood gel. This is how the blood gel looks. Just think of it as a gel, like a hair gel, in a blood form. That's what this is. And we're gonna take a good chunk of it. And we're gonna start putting it all around the rim of the knot. Like that. Add a little bit in the middle, but we're gonna work it out just now. I'm using the back of my brush because I don't wanna mess up any kind of brush with blood and everything else. I do. I'm trying to look for more jobs actually presently. But I'm not a part of a union, and only union people get the really good jobs. But I'm working on that. Like I'm working on some stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna take whatever remained on this brush, right where the incision starts. we're gonna tap that this way on the top here. Just like that. Just that, so that we can blend this part right into our face and it doesn't look like harsh like this. We wanna add some dimension and stuff like that over here. Adding a little bit more blue for this tea because it's moving way too much. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're gonna go in with some hair bonding glue. And put that there. Yes. This is all the process that you need to go through to make it look as realistic as possible. We're gonna let that dry down for a second and then we're gonna go in with some blood. And you have to make sure that you close back all of your bloods because these stuff cost a lot of money. So you want to make sure that you cover them back up when you're done with them because they're very easy to dry out. Very, very easy. Alright, we're going to take a bigger brush with this blood. Before I do that, let me take off my jewelry because it's going to get really bloody right now. If my nails would allow me to. Takes me 40 days and 40 minutes to take off my accessories. Alright, let's do this. So I don't know if you guys noticed that everywhere that I put the bonding glue, it's a little bit more darker. You're gonna see it right there. So I have bonding glue right here. We're gonna add the blood over it and you're gonna see how dark it gets, and that's how you create those hollow points within you and the blood basically. Yeah. So it gives it a little bit more dimension and take it from just looking like skin like that to like really, really like aging blood that has been there for a while. Tap in for a synthetic brush. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take that synthetic blush and we're going to go into all of the nooks and crannies. Right now, we're just making gravity do what it does. I think I want some more black in the middle. I think I do. And it needs to be as black as this. We're adding some more teeth because I want the top to have a little bit more drama. So that's what we're doing now. I'm a perfectionist, so if it doesn't look the way that I envision it to look, then I'm going to tweak it until I get it to look like how I want it to look. Ugh, that's it. Taking 40 and 40 minutes just to find out. Okay, I like this more better. I like this more better. I already do, so you wouldn't see it. We're gonna go into the green. Mm-hmm. Thank you, darling. Okay. Alright, I think I am done. But my nails are bloody. Let me give you guys the front view. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with this. Thank you. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna just take some pictures. But I think I'm done. What do you guys think? As you guys can see, the teeth has been giving me some struggles, but I think I'm satisfied with what we have now. I think for future, I will pre-do the teeth before I even come on live, so that I can have them already done. Sorry about that, I was just checking to see what the hell was going on there. But once I had them pre-done, I think it would have been better, because I take a lot of time in order to cut them and fit them in and all the other stuff. And initially I wanted to add more teeth, but if I do, I'm not going to be able to talk. So that's why. So, thank you guys so much for being a part of the live. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to go and take some pictures now. And all that good jazz. And I'll see you again next time. Boo, thank you so much for being here. Ola Joe, KK, everybody that stopped in, thank you so much. It's amazing. Thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Look out for the shorts, because we're gonna be doing some shorts and stuff like that. So bye. Oh, my teeth are falling out. Okay.